The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a giant 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Giants.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 18 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That's taken in.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing right, it's taken in. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco lady.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one down the field, but It is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Let's go. Bring the work. Hey, go street.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Third, track 60, 18, cut it, 79 Broncos. Cut it.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And the Bills first down.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Buffalo.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's caught left side by Cooper. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Look at 19. Check. Go get him. Go get him. Cut 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70s, go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
3rd and long.
Set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. 60
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
They're on 15-yard line.
Alert! Alert! 19 tight. Panther 11. 79. Top 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3.
Giants 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go street. Stop low 18. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. To spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Trying to use that big body to go forward. We'll get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70s.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert That'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Go!
He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not,
And he'll take it on in. Tucker Craft. Touchdown, Giants. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9.
Warriors 17, 18, 5, smash, 7 Pirates. Trap 50, trap 60. Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. On the handoff, this is Cook. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to 60. Check, down. 65. Not count.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Bills are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Don't feel it no more. You were jumping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life can slow you down. Your body gets acting up. Your mind is out of.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Running free at the 45. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Up the middle they go. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 9 on the carry.
It's a gain of 9.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Boyan. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that only the
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
79 Bronx, 10. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion.
Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
they'll take this down inside the 35. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go now.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This will be from 56 yards away. That one is good. And the Giants will cut the deficit down to 2.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Cooper going in motion. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd
On the jump.
and 9.
Open man, right side. He's got it. The 3rd-round pick leading this offense well. It is a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A carry for Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Now
3.
faking the give. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
19 light.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Mustang 19. Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
The kick is good.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come back.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. He's got his big tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
19 target, 19 target, 2.
Here's a designed run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Into space at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Bills are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
They'll let the fullback try to push the line. And he will have a Giants first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And the Giants first down.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll look to throw yet again. Forced out wide. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
19 Lions, 70 Lions.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score again. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and adds up to 16 now on the season. Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in, and he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Hey, smash 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Trap 50. Trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
60 Eagles. 60.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ready, break.
On second down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
19. Mustang 19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
He'll try for it with the fullback. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. A big connection to flip the field. as they get across midfield on that one. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pickup of 46 yards.
Hold it ready.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Complete to Cooper. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another
19 right.
First down. First and 10
Here we go.
at the 48-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
First down. A gain of
18 target. 18 target. Hey, check that. 79 Bronco. Dragon.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
19 tight. 6.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Cook, trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
One more time with Cook, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense calls, and somehow find a way to keep them at the end zone. Mike, we hear it so often when a team trails by 8. Oh, this is only a one-score game. That's not always the case. It's dependent upon getting that two-point conversion. So here you go. You fail, they got to find a way to get the ball back and score again.
This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Check.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. The Bills will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 6. Check smash. Check smash.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Reload, here we go.
Right back to the fullback. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame.